Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Oh, I'm so tired. I've always done one, I guess, because I just spent 2 to 3 hours level grinding. And the thing is, that's not even the only bit of level grinding I did, because at the end of the previous recording session, I level grinded about maybe 2 levels, 3 levels or so. And you know, several days later, I'll be uploading this, I guess, tomorrow technically. So it's like last minute almost. Because like there's been a heat wave again. And I'm like, I hate heat waves. And the freaking dog, my brother's dog, is just going through hell through these freaking heat waves because, you know, it's a bulldog, so, you know, not exactly well adapted for heat waves, and it's just like, ugh. So I got the fan on full blast today, and it's not as hot as it's been the past few days, but, you know, still can feel the effects of the heat wave. I hate this time of year, and it's gotten worse, you know, with obvious effects of climate change starting to come into play. Summer's getting warmer and warmer, and I'm like, so yeah, I've been playing this for 2 to 3 hours, and I'm still 1 level behind the required level to be able to fuse that persona. However, I've only got like 6,749 XP to get there, and I did look into it, and we can in fact confront Takaya without, you know, leading automatically into battle mix. It's like I went on YouTube and there's like boss battle videos, but the thing is, at the end of that boss battle, spoilers, there's gonna be a boss fight against Takaya, it doesn't show like the bit right after it. So it made me wonder, it's like, so does it go automatically into the final boss after that or not? No. I found a video where it actually shows the whole thing, and no, it doesn't automatically go to the final boss. It's much like with Jin, you get time to do whatever the hell you want before going up the stairs. So, we're good to go. We can fight Takaya, we can confront that son of a bitch, and hopefully that'll give us enough XP to be able to make some progress. So the question is, who do we bring on the team for this? I'll show you the levels as well. I think I got around to level 79, I think. Trying to keep everyone's levels balanced, you know, which can be a bit tricky, because, you know, you don't have to bring 3 teammates with you, but, you know, there's like not an even number. Of course, Fuuka's gonna be same level as us, because she levels up all the time. I actually think that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got an odd number. So, because we can have 3 teammates, so that'd be like 2 groups, but then there's the odd one out, because it's 7 instead. So, keeping everyone's levels consistent can be a bit of a mess. Not that I really need to keep everyone's level consistent, but I felt like doing that anyway, you know? And what else is there to go over before we proceed? Well, there was a lot of battles. I like I said, 2-3 hours of battling the same shadows over and over. It got to a point, right, where a lot of the shadows at the top point of Tartarus cower in fear of us now. You know, where you are so high level that the enemy runs away in the overworld itself. It's like a lot of shadows are like that now. So it's like, yeah, now we're over leveled, but we're still not at the level we need to get that damn persona. I'm like, ugh. Just going back and forth, back and forth. just binge watching in the background Mr. Bowling videos randomly. It's like, sure, why not? For 2 to 3 hours. And all the time I was like, well, that story doesn't sound legit. It's like, I get that it's like camp story theme you got going there, but you know, it's a bit like, you know, when you know the story is clearly fake and it's like, okay, well, not as interesting as if it were legit. And then you got ones that are like, that one might be legit, but I don't know, man, where's the sources on that one? So who are we bringing along? I feel like Akihiko, it's like we've used Akihiko, Koromaru, and Mitsuru against you. I feel like Akihiko, you know, he has a grudge to settle with that bastard, and so does Ken. So I feel like Akihiko and Ken being on the team makes sense. It's just who's gonna be the third. Well, in a way, Junpei kind of feels like he's rebelling. You know, with all they did to Chidori and all. Should I be in Junpei? The one all guys got group this time? Sure, why not? Junpei, you're on the team for this battle. He was so smart, why didn't he do something more useful with his life? Dude, there's no room, I'm angry. So did I talk to everyone and get the new down? Or we can't afford to waste too much time here. We can afford to waste all the time. We can max out our levels, it'll just take us a million years. We're here to fight next, so we have to hurry. Sorry, I don't know why I'm hesitating. Restrain from showing sympathy. It's an insult to those who've been defeated. It wasn't very pleasant, but still we have to go on. Oh. Okay. God damn it, I feel bad. Grrr, how could you do that? It was a misclick. Their view of life and death was different than ours, but even if they were fighting for something, even they were. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, you serious? Hang on, I'll scan ahead. I sense fellow human on a 262nd foot wall. It's straight, Grand. It must be that guy Takaya. This is it. Be very careful. Are you kidding me? Grand isn't already that much further out. I can use these floors for level grinding. Got some additional floors. You're almost so top. Hang in there. There's the stairs conveniently right there. Takaya's on the next floor. Stay alert. See? Look at this. We have become so overpowered now that the shadows fear us. Granted, there are still shadows that don't fear us, but you know, we've gotten to that point of being quite over-leveled now. And I don't attack the shadows if they're like, you know, scuttling away with that irritating sound. You know, if we're at that level to them where they fear us, I'll just leave them be. Just look for the stronger ones instead. Seriously, how are you supposed to get to a certain level with these levels, you know, to fuse personas of higher levels? Because it's just impossible. It feels like it really is a New Game Plus thing. But even then, you're not going to get much XP on New Game Plus. You'll be stuck at the same level for like probably more than half the game until you gain another level. Could be our last battle with Trigger, huh? Grrr. I'm sure everyone wants revenge, but we have to think clearly. This battle is nothing compared to what we'll face when we fight next. Yeah, it's nothing compared to our fight against the Reaper again. That one's gonna suck. I haven't looked into a strategy or anything. All I know is that apparently if you have certain equipment that reflects stuff, he just auto-kills you, basically. Like, spams his strongest attack. Which, you know, is very on-brand for Atlas. There's a freaking super boss that I still haven't managed to defeat because I haven't even got back to around playing it. Metaphor. There's like a super boss on New Game Plus and I just wasn't able to defeat it. And there were other super bosses as well, some other powerful bosses. And you get this equipment, right, that allows you to reflect certain attacks. But if you have that, they'll spam a stronger one-hit kill move all the damn time. It's just like, what's the point of giving the player something like that if it's literally unusable? Because the one thing you need that against will kill you because you used it. It's like, what's the point? There's not much of a reward if you cannot use it. It's such bullshit. Let's show them what it means. Love happened to me as a stray girl, but it all comes down to this moment. We must defeat Takaya for Shinjiro-san's sake. Should I bring an axe to the battle just as a tribute? Takaya, I'll make it pay. Nix or no nix. You know what? That's actually a good idea. Just for this one time only. Badly you can't do this in the remake, which I still haven't got around to playing. But, you know, the protagonist can equip any weapon in this version, but the Fantasy remake can't. Okay, so let's have Should we use the Gekon High School bus stop sign? It's not really an axe, but it counts as an axe. Let's see what it looks like. Not gonna see it like this, are we? Oh well, I'm gonna use it anyway, just for this one battle. Are you ready?
Is the top of Tartarus past here?
Indeed.
Then let us through.
I am not standing in your way. I take it you have defeated Jin. You are quite troublesome. What is it that you seek? These are your final moments. The end is nigh.
Sorry, but we're not gonna let that happen.
You are merely wasting your energy. Why not celebrate this wonderful moment? What better way could you spend your final moments together?
Will you shut up already?
My life was stolen from me, and in its place I was given a power I never asked for. And so, I learned that the future is only a delusion. Only by striving to live every moment to its fullest can the soul truly be satisfied. That is why we welcome this glorious revelation, to shine a light upon this darkened world.
You're so full of shit!
Indeed.
I'm not dying so you can have a friggin' nightlight!
This is not merely my desire. There are many who have also gathered to rejoice in her arrival.
That's just because all these weird things have been happening.
That is untrue. Who is responsible for reviving Nyx? Can a single person boast of this great accomplishment? You all worked tirelessly to prevent it, and yet in doing so, you unwittingly aided in her coming. So you see, this is not just my will. It is the will of all people. Man cannot face death without first finding meaning in life. But the world has realized that any meaning in life was lost long ago. Nyx has come because humanity has cried out for her salvation.
That can't be. I don't believe you.
You know, it feels like a pattern in Persona games, mainly, you know, Persona 3, 4, and 5. It happens in Persona 4 as well, and Persona 5, all three of them have the same revelation with, you know, the main character be like, no, that's bullshit. It's not like people would, you know, want the apocalypse. Well, the fact is there are actually people that would prefer the apocalypse to happen, you know? You can't just deny that such people don't exist. You can say that's bullshit because, you know, you don't buy into that shit. Fair enough, but, you know, to deny that there are no one other than Takaya and shit like that would be wanting something like that, now that is bullshit.
And yet, there is truth in what he says. I guess. But now we know that it was a mistake. And that's why we're here. It's not a matter of whether it is possible or not. It's a matter of believing in ourselves. That's what it means to live.
The world isn't so simple that one person can decide whether we all live or we all die. So even if there is no hope, we won't give up.
What do you know of this world? No matter how long you search, or how hard you pray, eventually you will realize that there is no truth. Just as death is eternal. A truth that has been lost can never be found again. Are you really so desperate to die that you will stand before the almighty Nyx?
I mean, isn't Nyx's whole deal that they'll kill basically everyone, so I guess we just, in that way, would be getting a front row seats, you know. Be the first ones.
Such foolishness is what I am trying to rid this world of.
And he's such a hypocrite as well, because then why is he here? He wants to welcome in Nyx. Nyx is basically like an Eldritch abomination that destroys everything, basically. So, he'd get killed by Nyx straight away, so it's like, dude, isn't that your whole thing? You freaking clearly want to die by Nyx.
If you insist on asserting your way of living, then I shall do the same.
You don't have a way of living, though. He wants to die, clearly.
The coming of Nyx is but moments away!
Oh, if only Shuju were here. Imagine the evil laugh-off they could have had against each other.
You needn't hurry. The moment we await is predestined.
Yeah, it was, you know, it was written in the script for this game.
It's only a matter of time.
Programmed in the code.
Please be careful. I sense even greater power than before.
What, even greater than Jin? I mean, look, I've got a freaking traffic sign. Something. Bus stop for our school. I somehow obtained this. I forget what sweet quest we had to complete to get that reward. He's probably going to be a pushover though at this point. And also, the way he's like, I'm not in your way. It's like, you're in our way, man. Stop freaking bullying bullshit. You just need to think of that Scientology episode of South Park. Well, it's technically Scientology, but, you know, without the name. Because they did actually later do a Scientology episode. But the one where they used David Blaine to represent a cult and stuff like that. And you had like Stan wanted to leave and this guy was like stopping him from leaving the room. And he was like, I want to leave. It's like, you're in my way. I'm not in your way. You are. It's so stupid. That's what that makes me think of. Cult is stupid.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
I really need to diversify a bit with our personas here because, my god, I just don't have any stat boosting personas for the most part, you know? Not that I really need it in this battle, but you know, going up against a Reaper again, definitely gonna need it. You know what? Why not? I never use this persona. Oh, funny enough, you're the stat one, actually. It's just a shame you have a very exploitable weakness. Defense down on this team.
I won't lose.
This is a guys only
Watch
fight.
it. Light won't work on the enemy.
Look at his stupid face. He can barely keep his eyes open for more than a second. He's fallen asleep at this.
Check this out. Salvation draws near.
And the trouble with the Meggy moves, you know, is they take up a lot of SP.
Even as I speak, I can feel it. End of everything. I pity those who cannot see it for what it truly is. A blessing.
Dude, you can't like spout all that shit about living and all that when you're so obsessed with dying.
Check this out.
You know what? I'm picturing this guy's a bit like Albert Fish, the infamous serial killer. Not in the way that he, well, technically I guess Takaya has killed people. He killed freaking, oh shit, what was his name? Brain fart moment. Shinji, you know? He killed Shinji, and he's probably killed other people. But he hasn't, like, done things like Albert Fish. You know, if you've never heard Albert Fish, be warned if you look into the guy. He is one sick son of a bitch. And his victims were children, so yeah, that should give you an indication. But the guy was a freaking absolute sadomasochist. He'd like put needles and nails and shit into his own body. That's what I imagine this guy doing. It's like, have you got nails shoved up your ass there, Takaya? Is that why you're such an asshole? So that was one fucked up dude. That's the kind of fucked up dude that if there is a hell, you arrive at hell and they'd be like, fuck, what do we do? He's into basically everything we can throw at him. He's fucking insane. Annoying. Blow this up your ass.
We are mere mortals. We cannot change our fate. You would be foolish to deny it. Don't mess with me.
It's on.
But Kaya's kind of a pushover, really, isn't he? I mean, to be fair, we are much higher level, but still. It's kind of wild. We were under levels to an extent for a lot of
Seems we are destined to be in opposition. How can you summon such power, even in the face of death?
Also, is that the stairs behind him? That looks like it's gonna be tricky to go up, because that doesn't look like the original stairs. That's more like a weird ramp that's a bit too vertical.
Check this out.
man, even with that, he couldn't do much.
Be careful. Junpei-kun is badly hurt.
You're such a little bitch. With your dandruff hair from the looks of things over there. Oh, I got this damn dandruff, man. And I can't get a queue to be an ad for freaking, you know... Well, you never know. So I don't monetize my videos, but all these bloody videos, these just get the freaking copyright claim because they're like,
oh, is this the remake version of the music tracks? Well, we claim it on that, so therefore, ads may appear on your video and we get all the money from it, which is probably nothing really, because you don't really get it used. But this besides the point, there is the potential chance that an ad may play on this. So there is, however unlikely, especially considering how few people will actually watch the video, let alone watch the video and have an ad play. And if said ad were to play and that ad ends up being for freaking, you know, shampoo or something like that, that would be really ironic. Steal everyone up. You guys can finish it. I don't even have to try.
Don't mess with me.
Avenge your friends. Avenge the guy who you were trying to kill originally. It's perfect.
Here's our chance. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Understood.
Death is but a blessing.
Oh yeah. Get that sweet level.
I have failed, haven't I? There is nothing more I can do. Now, kill me.
Are you scared?
What a peculiar question. You know nothing of death if you think that it is something to fear.
What do you mean?
You fear it because you do not understand it. I will not explain to you any further.
There's no honor in taking the life of someone who can't move. You will live to see if what you wished for comes true or not.
Yeah, lie there and repent for what you've done.
You are all so odd.
The guy slowly closed his eyes.
We're finally here. Up ahead is the top of Tartarus, the promised place Ryoji spoke of. Let's regroup for the final battle.
Kicking the balls, line her up, and bam, and boom, 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 kick to the balls. Seems to be unconscious. Look how dramatic he is. He had to frickin' do that pose. He's making like a snow angel. Well, we're fine. We can do this. I've got my eyes set on the future. You will finally be able to avenge, Shinji, yes. I keep, it's like, because he's been dead for a while now, you know? It's been so long, it's kind of crazy. His name was Shinjiro, Ariaki, something like that. You know what, we can actually check that. Should be amongst the, yeah, Shinjiro Ariaki. He's human, but he thinks so differently. I wonder why. Because not all people are the same, you know. Some people have different Lose on shit and all that. It's like, honestly, in this situation, I'm like, you know, with how much depression and stress I feel these days, I'd be kind of like, you know, Takaya, you're full of shit. But, you know, I can see where you come from. Well, maybe, sort of. Point is, I'd also feel like, you know, what's the fucking words? But, you know, if I'm with all this group here, I guess I'd feel, at the very least, encouraged to actually take on this, you know? It's like, we might as well fucking do this, I guess. You know? If not, I'd probably just be one of the ones with Apple syndrome. They'd be like, and we're going up against Nyx. We're gonna face Stevie Nicks. Gonna get her autograph. This is the top, huh? We finally made it. Finally, we shall face our true adversary. Zit, everything will be decided by this fight. Not really. Because what will actually be decided by is the Reaper. The Reaper's the real final boss here. Technically, you could count New Game Plus Elizabeth optional super boss fights as being the toughest fight in the game. I've never actually fought Elizabeth before, so I have no idea how that would play out. I defeated Margaret in Persona 4 Golden, so... The thing is, though, in Golden, you get to go there with your teammates. In this game, on New Game Plus, you get a door that opens up here, so you get like a mini dungeon you gotta go through solo. I don't think you can even bring your teammates. And then you face Elizabeth alone. It's like, fuck. That sounds brutal as shit. It's like when I first went on New Game Plus, you know, back early on in this Let's Play, was like, okay, let's do the save file on the New Game Plus just in case I mess up with the social links, which I surprisingly didn't. In fact, I messed up on the New Game Plus on that instead. But yeah, I guess I do need New Game Plus for that at the very least as well. So that's gonna suck. It's like, I guess I probably would have to try to get max level, or close to max level, because that sounds like it's gonna be bullshit. Because when I did that and I went into that dungeon area, I was unprepared and got my ass thoroughly kicked. I've explored 262 floors in this tower. And that's all I've got to say there. We've reached the top. So, I forget. What do we actually need in this fusion? What is the second persona needed? You need Mifra, so that's the other one needs. It's like, all this just to get freaking Akihiko's freaking winter outfit. This is so stupid. What were they thinking? Surprised they haven't updated the dialogue at all. We're like right on the very edge of fighting the final boss and they're just like, oh, just another day, isn't it? Okay, so what do we need in this fusion? It was an interesting combination. If you perform a cross-spread fusion, the following results. Now we're finally enough level, and it's gonna cost me a fortune to get Michael again, because I mean that persona has been freaking carrying me through a lot of battles. And, you know, I switch up to Uriel every now and then for fire attacks. But then I've also got that snake one, Yolunga or whatever it's called, who's got both of those ice and fire attacks. repel the darkness. Also, I'm not going to be fighting the final boss in this part, in case you were wondering. It's like, I'm going to try to get all this side quest stuff as much as done possible, and then the next record session we'll take on the final boss and complete the main story before we have to move on to the dreaded answer, which is a lot more difficult. It's shorter, it's obviously not as long as the journey, because the journey is the main game. The answer was just an added-on scenario for this version of the game that they've also added in the remake, but you have to pay extra for it, so it's like, fuck you. But that's the point. The point is, it's going to be hell, because the battle's going to be a lot tougher in the answer. So I'm dreading that, and it also feels very melancholic when you get to the end of a game, you know? Even though it's not the end of the Let's Play, you know? It's the start of the post-game in a way. Anyways, I am Metatron. I will be the shining rays. The Aegis Social infuses Metatron with power. Metatron's indifferent. It's gotta be higher level than us, for crying out loud. Maybe Metatron will be our way to survive the Reaper. The thing is, it doesn't really have much going resistance-wise, you know. It's got incredible stats and all, but that's about it. Should we keep there's some good moves though, you know. I guess we'll have to do that one instead. Oh, now you're gonna get all the resistances. It's like, I got you covered. I can repel them too. Bows. I don't know what Marakuka does, so that one, I guess. He wants to expel all electricians. What was it called? The Kara something event, you know, that happened in, I think it was 1800s. That's basically what his ability is here. So you will not be able to use electricity in my presence. I guess that one. Persona Metatron has emerged from the sea of your soul. Now what can we make him into? Well, we still haven't got Saturnus. Obviously I'm not gonna fuse it right there like that. Gonna be using any triangle fusions for anything interesting. Still haven't got it's Satan. I'm surprised Satan's so low level. I thought he'd be higher level than that. We haven't got Vishnu either. You know you're getting into the high level territory when, you know, you get the fusions for all the other ultimate personas. Have I got Trumpeter? I don't think I even got that one yet. It's more of a pain in the ass fusion than some of the other ones. We're still one level short of being able to get the ultimate star persona. It's like, what the fuck, Atlas? You don't get to use these personas unless you level grind to hell, man. It's ridiculous. Let's do two things here. First of all, registration. And shit, what persona is Mithra under? know I've got that one, I'm just not sure where it is. Don't think it's a super high level persona either. Oh, there it is. So an ancient Iranian god of contracts, he was also revered as a sun god. At the end of time, he will descend from the heavens and raise the dead for final judgment. I guess that's how he's gonna come into play with this fusion spell. Look how expensive it is to resummon this. But look how much yen we have, it's insane. It's like there are multiple aeon personas, but I've only got the lowest level one and the highest level one, the strongest. One of the most important angels in the hierarchy, yet the most mysterious. He's the scribe and advocate of heaven. Damn, 200 hours. It's fitting, because we're over 200 parts now. Good God, this has been a long Let's Play. You know what I find crazy is when I see like someone play through a whole game, like in 1 or 2 videos on YouTube, that are like 7 hours long or something like that. It's just like, how do you do that, man? How does it not add up to like 100 hours? I guess it would only really apply as a JRPG. Most other games, even the long ones, can technically be beaten in a short amount of time than that. You know, I've been watching Grand Theft Auto's videos lately. Like, one of them was like a Google Translate kind of mod. And it's like, it's funny that how the dialogue changes with all that. It's funny and all that. But one thing that bugs me in the 2 versions, the 2 different YouTubers that I watched play this mod, they both were clearly speedrunners, because they were speedrunning the game. I'm like, dude, that defeats the point of freaking doing that. They even sometimes skip through the scenes. Like, the point of the mod is the amusing dialogue changes. Why do speedrun it? It's like sometimes it was clearly a case of them, you know, just kind of on instincts, clicking too quickly. It's like, ah, shit, I skipped that scene. I will never understand the speedrunner mentality. It's like, you know, speedrunning's cool and all that. It's just, you know, it can be a bit overkill at times. What I find insane is that, like, there's one YouTuber, there's quite a few YouTubers, you know, that, like, I haven't really watched his videos in ages, but it's like every other day or so, it's like a new video. It's like, how fast can you beat Pokemon whatever with this Pokemon? And I'm like, good God, man, how many hours of your life has been spent playing this one game? Or not, it's not necessarily always the same Pokemon game, but the fact is, you're still repeating the same process of beating the game over and 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 over again, with one single Pokemon each time, just to see like how it compares to the other Pokemon. It just kind of feels a bit insane. Anyway, let's switch back to anything. Wait, these are type of weapons that Doomsday uses. We usually have the sword, so let's see. Here's a 30 SP boost, 40 SP boost. Yeah, I'm going with that.
There's one enemy.
So I don't know what this ability is actually going to do, but here we go. With Metatron and Mithra's power, you're able to use Last Judge. What does that do? Aside from taking 1,000,000 freaking SP points, apparently severe almighty damage. Maybe that'll be effective against the Fuuka. Probably barely favors. Good God. Strong and underwhelming at the same time.
Did you see that, Shinji?
It's like, with that kind of SP that it takes, you'd think it would, you know, one-shots. You know, that's one of the few shadows that's not intimidated by us and all, but still, the fact that it didn't go down in one hit from that attack kind of makes that fusion seem a bit kind of weak. Where is the teleporter? Well, we can always just do this. Back to the entrance. You know, this whole time Takaya is probably still unconscious, lying like he's a snow angel or something. You just know it. You seem to complete the request just a moment while I check. I've confirmed your casting of the fusion spell, Last Judge. A fierce blow with a gigantic hammer. Is this how the judges in your world dispense justice with their gavels? I guess it does mental damage. It's like you are sentenced to life without parole. Ultimate mental damage. But no, the judge doesn't whack you with the gavel. Please accept your reward. And now we got Akiko's, by this point, incredibly underpowered winter outfit. Why they lock it behind this frickin' fusion? I don't know. They really feel like they should have thought this out a bit better. Because the amount of levels you have to be at to obtain it is ridiculous. I mean, I suppose because all the equipment and all that carries over the New Game Plus, you could give that to them early on, but still, it's kind of ridiculous. Maybe they expect you to do all this on New Game Plus. It feels really... It does feel very much likely they probably did intend for it to be that way. Your next objective, the Trickster. From the fusion skill Trickster, you will need Loki and the Slayer of Yamato and Orochi. Oh, I thought maybe there it was like, okay, it gives you both personas you need, but no, that's technically misleading, because the one who slayed Yamato and Orochi is the one you need.